You know what? Maybe we just do a cast party in the afternoon. That way we don't have a bunch of drunks there.
Christmas sing-along's been a tradition after every single Christmas comedy night.
We've lost the meaning. They've changed the lyrics to the songs.
Cameron doesn't like Roger. He doesn't like a lot of people.
Raw dog?
Raw dog.
So why don't you like him?
Because he thinks he knows everything and he talks like a pirate.
He talks like...
We weren't a band today.
Roger's band rehearses at our place every Sunday, and Kelly gave him a key to the side door. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Happens every time. Great cast, everything's going good, then he bites everybody else into it.
Just my girlfriend Lindsay said tonight was the special night.
Cameron's still pissed off about improv.
You know, I hate when people don't show up for rehearsal. It's so annoying, just reading their part through a script.
I think Jim Cameron just comes here and he tries leaving as soon as he can.
Just run out the door. I'm here for 5 minutes and then I'm gone. No respect for the people in his scenes.
Roger's down there rehearsing. It seems like he's always down there rehearsing when we have stuff to do. I'm done with it. I'm not gonna be disrespected in my own theater. I don't care how good of a tech guy he is.
Don't take all my Cheetos.
Oh, thanks. Well, you guys missed a hell of a bowl game.
Hey,
Look at this. Utah State.
Take Utah State.
Yeah.
So there's about a week till comedy night. Me and Kelly have been setting up sets all day long, and it's about time for a breather.
The flats put on those metal bars with wheels, so you can just rotate them.
Oh, cool.
Every year we do the bowl game picks in our family. It's called Pollywog Picks. I think that's all Butch cares about.
So you're good to go?
Roger's band's playing?
Did Kelly pick up his truck? He's supposed to pick up his truck. His truck's done.
I think he went to the Broken Arrow to gamble.
Oh, I ain't picking up his truck.
We have a lot to do for this upcoming comedy night, which is probably the highest attended show all year long.
Gotta get all the stuff off. I don't know, do you know anybody wants a computer with a floppy disk drive?
Yeah, my mom, she gets off on all these different tasks, like cleaning the dressing room or doing costumes. Let's just focus on the task at hand.
I'm hoping we can just discard of these.
show, I'm setting up additional theater seating on the side wall. Last year we got about 200 people to the show, and right now the theater only seats $1.20. So. I don't get it. Cameron says he's going to be here in an hour, and then he doesn't even show up, man. It's 7:30.
Obviously, you dipped then, didn't he? Didn't he say his son was in town?
What do you think? I mean, he's kind of getting shady. I'd say Roger's moving ahead of him.
Oh yeah, Roger. Here's a food chain, man, and Roger moved ahead of Cameron. Cameron might be below Kyle now.
Cameron's the type of guy that will do anything for you, but the minute that he flakes out or the minute that he gets criticized, he'll flip a complete 180 and make every excuse in the book.
Well, how do you know? Maybe he got in an accident. You know, maybe he was up snowmobiling, or maybe he's helping somebody else that got in an accident.
Yeah, maybe an accident in his pants.
When Jim's late for something, usually he's out helping somebody, doing a good deed somewhere.
They don't understand. So I got a wife, a job, a life besides theater. And really, am I going to be in that much of a hurry to get here when all they give me is bush light?
The week before Christmas is about the craziest week of the entire year for me. You know, we have comedy night rehearsals. I have my K through 8 music programs, band and choir concerts. You know, and the show on top of it. It's just pretty insane.
What is all this?
So I get up at 6 a.m. to help Kelly with his Christmas programs at the Rialto. The Rialto burnt down, I don't know, about 6 years ago. And after that, the town really came together. And they raised $3.6 million.
I'm really honored to be the first one to direct the Christmas programs at the Rialto since its reconstruction. That's really awesome.
Tripping over cord, causing a fire hazard.
Got the Mormons on.
Are you following me?
I said your
Are you following me?
Your Mormons are playing. BYU.
Oh, I'm not into football, man.
His bullshit gets old.
I really don't know how this is going to go. You know, we've had some rough rehearsals, people not knowing their lines, people are still memorizing their lines, in fact, and Cameron's still playing with that stupid banana on stage.
Last skit I came out with a banana in my pants. Extremely funny, but Kelly just had to chew my because it wasn't his idea.
I don't think it was Kelly chewing out Jim's so much as Jim really freaking deserving it.
I mean, kids are not into Etch-a-Sketch or Mr. Potato Head anymore. They're into Xboxes, iPhones.
Rehearsal started. I think it went quite well.
So I'm in Revenge of the Elves with Jake and Cash, and those two just crack me up.
Where's that cheerleader?
I'm really glad that Cash came on board. He really brings a new energy, a new dynamic.
And twins! Where's my cheerleader? I'm up and grind all day. Yeah! Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, you're surrounded. Hello, Cletus.
Hi, Rufus.
This is Cash's second show with us. He's hilarious. You boys, I learned to respect your elders.
Grumps, you can't come in here and tell us young folk what to do.
Well, you little cheese dicks.
Grumps, you been sniffing that horse glue again?
No, I ate it this time.
That's my grump.
I think the dress rehearsal went well. I've seen us do a lot worse, that's for sure.
I will not chill ass! Not till I know my family is safe!
This is getting really ridiculous.
Look, they told me last night they'll be back! Oh.
Kelly and Matt, they write all these skits, and sometimes they're just not funny.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, Mom, I'll come and help you.
Oh, good idea, you guys stick together!
I was glad to see that Zane was getting his lines. He's had some really rough rehearsals.
Of course I got all my lines, I'm not going to let them down. I just, have a life.
Alright, I'm gonna talk to them about tech stuff. Anyways.
Try it again!
Okay.
Try it again.
Warm up that tape, please!
Lights down, hit your camera. Blank spot.
Inside. Not even once.
Okay, lights up. That's where your blackout button.
We ran the Brokeback skit about 10 times, waiting for the tech guys to get their shit together. Run up the lights, run down the lights. Run up the lights, run down the lights. It's a slide, Roger. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious. But look over your lines. Even though it went smooth tonight, don't say, I got it, because obviously there's snacks, and it'd be cool if there's no snacks. Also, what I like to see was when we set the set, I don't know what set it was, but there was like pretty much all of us running around doing stuff. And that's, the audience watches that and they go, holy shit, that's cool. They're a team. That's really awesome that they all have something to do.
Kelly does make a lot of good points. We do need to treat it like a professional show. I mean, it's our show.
Is everyone available all day Saturday?
Yes,
I don't know if I will be or not.
Let's just say Saturday. Who can be here Saturday? Who can be here Saturday? This comedy night requires a lot of tech, from lights to sound to different projections on Roger's newly built screens. We had an entire tech rehearsal just for those things, so I hope they get it. Do we want to do it, Zane, Saturday at 11 or something? I'm just saying, do it, get it done with, then we just got to worry about what we're doing.
Saturday at 11.
Yeah, I just think that's something that we need. It's going to make the show run a lot smoother.
It's my brother's 50th birthday. I have to drive all the way up there. I have to drive all the way back. Can't they understand I might not be here at 11 on Saturday?
Do you guys want to know how that really goes?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought the 7 was pretty good. Isn't 1 the ugliest? I was counting 7 as the ugliest.
Zane was running late for about an hour because he has to coach basketball, and I'm glad that he and Karen got to do their skit at the end because it's a really funny skit.
Specified. Well, usually that's how the 1 to 10 scale works. I've seen it the other way around. I haven't. It was just a little confusing.
I get my lines, but the Cutlers give me these parts that are just these curveball crazy things, and
The scene with Zane and Karen was hilarious. I mean, well, obviously, it's Zane and Karen.
If that's the end of it, because then you're like, build a fire escape guy.
Well, I haven't, and then he has. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Go back to what you said I'm 7 on the ugliest scale.
Okay, I was counting 7 as the ugliest.
Okay, these programs are almost done. I just need the time and the date for the gala. You may know that?
So Mona, who first starred in our shows as Adelaide Adams and Calamity Jane, decides to put together this gala the day after comedy night.
Tomorrow at 7.
Okay. Any other pertinent information I need? $25?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
I think there's only going to be like 2 or 3 people there, so.
Oh, I think it's going to be bigger than that.
Well, I guess there's no point doing a set change if no one's here to do it, you know. Sid's in Missoula. I got snow tires. I can't be there.
Snow tires, there's no snow. It's 11:15.
Morning of Christmas comedy night. There's no time to dick around. I don't know.
Oh. Dude, that's going to be the slowest part of the show is scene changes.
Yeah, transitions were awful last time. Remember, it was like 10 minutes for...
Kelly's going to be on my ass all day.
You know what? If it takes forever for transitions, the audience is sitting there, you know, they're kind of bored and things like that.
Well, good thing we have music this time, huh?
Yeah. I'm just saying, we're not practicing because no one's here.
So, what's the point of having a set/tech run through if no one in the cast shows up?
I woke up this morning with a really scratchy throat, and that makes me nervous because we got a show this evening.
You been drinking already today?
Yeah.
Well, Zane's pretty much useless, so leaves it with Jen and Curl.
Well, who drinks 8 hours before our first show? You know, we got 2 shows. Is he going to be okay to go?
I don't know.
So what? You know, I had a couple beers before rehearsal this morning. Wasn't that big of a deal.
The set tech was a complete waste of my time. I'm going to go home, get a cup of tea, and curl up with the Kirby Fourth World Omnibus.
Matt, this is nuts. I'm crazy nervous.
What?
I'm crazy nervous.
What?
This show night.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Drink, girl, not work.
What are you doing?
Just don't show up like Sid.
Maybe come to rehearsal. You wouldn't be so nervous. It sucks that only about half the cast showed up for the set change rehearsal. I mean, a slow set change always drags down comedy night.
Our second show starts at 10 o'clock at night. I have complete faith in Zane. I hope that he doesn't let us down.
Oh, I'm tired.
But 6 hours before the show?
You can't tell time at 7.
Well, 7 hours before the show, seriously?
Yes, Mom, 7 hours before the show.
Yeah, well, I am, Mom, so there.
Maybe Curlin should worry a little more about getting her lines than what us professional actors do.
After the set change rehearsal, we head home. A lot of stuff to do still. Alright, we have very little time, so can we get this done?
Trying to, Kelly.
Cut!
If you'd leave me alone, I could cut.
Last year, Curlin missed a ton of rehearsal during Oliver. A ton.
You know,
Yeah, maybe if you knew how to come to rehearsal, we could have a decent show.
Kelly, what I say? 1 rehearsal out of how many?
Even to the point that we thought about giving away her role as Mrs. Sourberry. So don't give me this, I missed 1 rehearsal this time. Bull.
It's show day. For me, I'm just going to drink some beer and stay out of all the drama.
Do you love the target crew?
That's right. I got
Look at
a
next to that.
woman, a gangly kid, and a 61-year-old man. So don't mess with me.
Hey, I'm Mark. The sad thing is, I'm the toughest of all. I'm the 61.
Well, I'm the toughest one.
Look at Scott. Oh, geez. Scott. Scott, we pulled in from Oakland.
Didn't I just like
Scott, how are you?
We saw everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you.
The Cutler family starts to arrive, and I start to get a little nervous. You know, I want them to be impressed with our theater. I really do.
Yeah, they're all gonna get plowed up and go to the show. They'll laugh at everything. I guarantee it.
Can I pee first?
Yeah.
Got my game face on. Biggest show of the year. Let's go.
I'm pretty sure Zane was drunk before the 7 o'clock show.
It's an honor to be in the comedy show. It's like in the top 50 shows that I've done out of 63, so I think you know where I'm going with this.
Is it Jerry Ann in charge?
Yeah.
Did you see that lady? She fell out there and hit her head. Minutes before the show went up, I heard that some lady slipped on the ice outside of our theater, and my heart just sunk.
Well,
I hope we don't get sued.
Right outside.
it was a Cutler. Don't worry about it. They're always drunk. They won't remember the next day.
Don't worry, they're not gonna sue the theater. It was a Cutler, for God's sake. They'd have to do a sobriety test, and they'd never pass.
Yeah, that's not good.
The show must go on. Who cares if we get sued?
It's time to go on stage, and that's all I can think about.